Hello, students. I'm going to share with you the registration process for next school year. You will have received in your email a link to this page. You will be clicking on whatever grade level you will be entering next school year. These pages are pretty much identical, but have links to grade specific resources for that particular grade level. So if I am currently a freshman this school year and will be a 10th grade sophomore student next year, I will click on this link. This page will give you the step-by-step directions on how to create your registration card. I will show these steps to you in this process. The first step is to click on the button to create your registration card. It is going to force you to make a copy of a Google Doc. And I can click back to my tab to see what the next step is. And it says rename your registration card, last name, first name, and grade. So I'm going to click up here to the top and I'm going to enter my last name, first name, and grade. Change the name. So I'm going to click back to the tab with the directions. And the next thing it tells me to do is to change the sharing settings. This is so that we can have staff and teachers look at your cards and make comments and to approve classes in this process. So I simply go back to my Google Doc, go to sharing, and I'm going to click on share. I'm going to change this to editor and hit done. Make sure you leave this link here to Burlington Community School District and then hit done. Then I'm going to go back to my page again, go down to step 4. Step 4 is copy the URL from our registration card that we just created. So I'm going to go back to my Google Doc, come up here to the address bar, and I'm going to select the address, and then I'm going to copy that address. Then I'm going to go to step 5. So I have that address copied. I'm going to go click on button to complete registration Google form. So I'm going to click on the Google form and I'm going to fill this out. Last name, first name, going to be going into 10th grade. And then this is where that link uh, or that URL goes. So I'm going to click on here. I'm going to copy and paste or paste that link in there. If for whatever reason you go to paste, it doesn't show up, just come back to your registration card, copy this address again, and come here and paste it. Okay, these next few questions are real basic questions. This has your core classes, and we're just wanting to know if you're planning on taking any of your core classes for honors, AP, college credit of any type. So this first category is math. So I'm going to take honors class next year, so I'm going to say yes. And then I'm going to select who my most recent math teacher was, and I had Mr. Christensen. Then I'm going to go to science. I'm not going to take any kind of advanced science class this next school year. My most recent uh, teacher was Sutton, and I'm going to do the same thing here. English. Yes, I am going to take honors English, and Miss Kendall was my teacher, and social studies, no. And Miss Krieger was my teacher. And then this is kind of the catch-all question. If there was any other AP or honors related courses that do not fit in one of these core categories that you're planning on taking, you can list those here. If they fall under those categories or you're not planning on taking any additional honors or advanced placement classes, you can leave that blank. Then this next set is asking about electives. Now, we have listed the core content classes, English, social studies, science, and math. So if I'm going to take, let's say, English 2 as a sophomore next school year, that is not an elective. So I don't need to mark this unless I'm taking some other kind of elective. So let's say, for example, I'm planning on taking um, drama or or some other elective within the English department. So I'd mark yes. Social studies, let's say I'm not going to take any, or I am going to take an elective in social studies, I'd mark yes. Science, no, I'm just going to take my required science class. Math, no. Foreign language, am I going to take foreign language next year? Planning on not taking foreign language. Industrial tech, sure, I'm going to take an elective in industrial tech. Business marketing, computer science, yes, I'm going to. Culinary textiles and the family classes, maybe. I'll check into that. I may decide to do that. I'm kind of on the fence. Health science, no, not at this time. Art, no, at this time. Music, band, vocal, orchestra. Yes, I'm planning on to continue with band next year. And then PE, yes, I'm planning on taking additional PE classes. Now, just because I mark yes, no, or maybe on this does not mean once I get into my registration card, I cannot, that I still can, let's say, for example, I decide to go ahead and take culinary class, or if I decide to take an art class, even though I mark no, that's perfectly fine. This is just to give us a basic idea of um, what students are going to be choosing, and also that way teachers can look at making sure you're taking classes in the right sequence. So I have this all completed and I hit submit. So I have my registration card. I will show you in another video how to complete the registration card.